encouraging development of a qualitative labor productivity measurement in the service sector. In general, productivity signifies the measurement of how well an individual entity uses its resources to produce outputs from inputs. Over 200 years, productivity is analyzed in manufacturing domain and identified based on the economic position that scheming output and input relation that is more on quantitative in nature. According to economic definition, productivity is the relationship between input. The intensity of debate over appropriate measurement methods appears to increase with the complexity of the economic organization under analysis. While manufacturing has remained important for economic growth, the world has evolved into reliance of service value, where the service sector is becoming increasingly important for nations to contend in today's highly competitive business challenges. For many years, policymakers, scholars and researchers have focused on quantitative productivity and less focused on measuring qualitative measures. Productivity measures in the service sector are more complex than the manufacturing sector, as it is not merely about quantity but depend intensively on labor quality. LP measures in service industry should consider both the quantity and quality of inputs, respectively, to provide a joint impact on the total productivity of the service organizations. Thus, we are introducing a proposed conceptual model of qualitative labor productivity measurement, QLPM, for service sector. Proposed conceptual model of qualitative labor productivity measurement. The QLPM comprises of four main dimensions: first, resource quality, RQ; second, employee reliance, ER; third, customer reciprocity, CR; and lastly, strategic outcomes, SO. Why QLPM a better model to measure labor productivity? 1. The QLPM consider both the quantity and quality of inputs, respectively, to provide a joint impact on the total productivity of the service organizations. 2. The QLPM dimensions are unique because it goes in deep to the specific psychological state of the individual, adaptation to customer needs and requirements, as well as to match with the essence of service environment itself. 3. The QLPM is ideal for individual level, which is still under research in existing literature. However, the QLPM is still reliable to be aggregated into team and organizational levels of measurement. There is a potential of commercializing the QLPM in these three ways. 1. This QLPM questionnaire will be an intellectual property and be allowed to be used for those who purchase the license or by a written permission. 2. Giving license to administer the QLPM questionnaire through online system. 3. Giving authorization to reproduce and to self-administer the QLPM questionnaire. 4. Offering expert advice on the measuring of labor productivity for individual or organizational level. As a concluding remark, the customer aspect cannot be separated from services productivity. Hence, the economic definition for productivity generally used in manufacturing sector is not a comprehensive measure in the service industry because it does not capture the human interaction dimension. Thus, QLPM is the proposed model that best measures labor productivity in service sector.